What a game. Oh, the Philadelphia 76ers managed to knock off the Milwaukee Bucks 123-120. But we got to give credit where credit is due, man. It was a close game throughout. There was a moment in that second quarter where we went down by double digits, and I'll be honest, I thought the game was going to get away from us, but Tyrese Maxey had a conversation with James Harden on the sideline, and Tyrese Maxey carried us through that second quarter going into half, and the Sixers had a pretty decent lead. And then, it was just a back and forth game from there. But, Joel Embiid, man, that guy is just off the wall. 42 points, 14 for 21 from the field, 3 for 4 from the three-point line, 11 for 14 from the free throw line, 14 boards, 5 assists, 1 steal. He had 6 turnovers, so he has to clean that up. But he was just dominant through and through, and ultimately the Milwaukee Bucks couldn't really do nothing with him. He was just scoring in all different kinds of ways. There was a moment where he had got double teamed, and he did this step back, this James Harden step back for a 3-point shot, and it was just beautiful, just pure art. But the story of this game, really, outside of Joel Embiid, is the support he got from his teammates. Tobias Harris came through with 19 points, 8 boards, 4 assists. Niang, oh my God. Niang, we got to give that man his flowers. I'll be honest, Niang is one of the main reasons we won this game. He came through a clutch shot at the clutch shot. He did a good job on stifling Giannis for the better part of the game. Of course, Giannis did his thing. He had over 30 points, but he made Giannis work for it. We thought we had to throw a lot of bodies at Giannis. He had to work for that 30. I'll tell you that. But we got to do a better job at playing up on Giannis. Like I said to you guys before, Giannis is expanding his repertoire. He's expanding his game, and you got to play defense on him now on the perimeter. But on top of that, you guys, Tyrese Maxey came through, 19 points, 4 assists, 2 boards, was 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Got to give him credit where credit's due. Matisse Thybulle, he had a pretty quiet game when he played 15 minutes. He had 1 block, no points, was virtually unplayable on the offense side of the ball. Then you bring in guys like Furkan Korkmaz, who gave us key minutes. 13, he put up 13 points, had 7 boards, key boards at that. Korkmaz definitely was flowing with the offense better than Matisse Thybulle. When you think about the fact that Tobias Harris played over 40 minutes, Niang played 40 minutes, Tyrese Maxey played 40 minutes. And then Joel Embiid came close with 37 minutes. But those guys were on the floor for the better part of the game, man. Those guys barely took a seat. That speaks to their conditioning. That speaks to their health. That speaks to just their ability to keep pace. And the Sixers are playing at a pretty good pace. It's going to be so interesting to see how James Harden fits into this. But you guys, we ain't beat the Milwaukee Bucks since like 2019, 2020 on Christmas, I believe it was. So getting this win was huge for our confidence. Getting this win was huge, taking it to the All-Star weekend, bouncing back from that Boston Celtics debacle. But overall, man, great win. Really proud of this team. They grinded it out. I'll be honest, there was moments in that game where I was biting my fingernails and I didn't think we would be able to close the game out, but we had key defensive stops. We forced a few turnovers on the back end, made our free throws for the most part. Niang hit a big shot. Joel Embiid did his thing hitting a big shot. It was a tough final 2 minutes, but overall, great team win. Joel Embiid, give that man the MVP right now. Him and Giannis was going at it, but Joel Embiid got the best of him, and it is what it is, man. Give Joel Embiid the MVP, man. It's over. Like it shouldn't be a conversation at this point. Just wait until James Harden get in, because James Harden gonna keep feeding that boy time and time again. There was double and triple teaming Joel Embiid, right? But when James Harden come in, you can't double Joel Embiid anymore. And then you can't double James Harden because Joel Embiid going to do his thing. You got guys like Tyrese Maxey who are always playing downhill. A guy like Tobias Harris is always playing downhill trying to get to his spot. So this team is going to be dangerous. I feel like this team has been underrated, even though we got James Harden and Joel Embiid and those other guys. This team isn't being respected enough, but we're going to show them. We're going to show them. But make sure you guys comment below and tell me what you guys thought about the game. Is this a future Eastern Conference matchup? Did we see a preview for the Eastern Conference Finals? Talk to me, y'all. Make sure you guys like the content. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well if you guys like what you hear and like what you see. And if you don't like what you're hearing, make sure you guys comment below and debate. I want to hear what you guys are talking about. If you don't agree with none of my takes, if you don't agree with none of my analysis, make sure you guys comment below. I love all the smoke, and I appreciate you guys for locking in on the content. I'm your humble host, DeShields II, from Chalk It Up Sports Philly, where no matter if we win or if we lose, We just got to charge it to the game. One love. Stay humble. Stay healthy. And most importantly, stay hungry.